frankly have time for total political correctness. And this country doesn't have time either.
Okay. What else do we have?
We are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people. I love the First Amendment. Nobody loves it better than me. Nobody. Who uses it more than I do?
Hey, Grace. How are you?
Basically, all I've done is keep my promise.
That's right.
That's right.
I wish more of us, the Republican Party and the conservatives, and it doesn't even matter who you are at this point, more of us, the Americans, the true patriots, would do as our president just said. Keeping our promises, keeping the things to be working on them and making a priority to keep America great and helping him with that. So, Boris, you have a lot to say today.
No, really, I'm just saying, whistleblowers back.
And the whistleblower is a boom.
Right, against Democrats.
Oh, you know what? It's not even about Democrats or Republicans. I was actually sick to my stomach today seeing a clip from The View. And we, as the conservatives, as the American patriots, are made to be the party of hate. So if you love America at this point, you're welcome to the party of hate. And it just makes me sick. It makes me sick how all this is being interpreted. What do you think, Boris?
My thoughts exactly as they were. It just gets worse and worse closer to election, and I just feel this is our job, Diane, mine and yours. Just like we did before, now we just have to step up even more and ask all our patriots, all the people in the group, basically to spread our message. Spread our message how? If you ask how, I have some good ideas I'd like to share them with you right now.
Please.
And please, the whole thing is about educating people. One of the things, just for example, if somebody, one of your friends or relatives, once you start talking, as a matter of fact, I'll share with you, same thing happened with us on Thanksgiving dinner with our friends. They said they like Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
So great, I said, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Great, I respect that opinion. Can you tell me, what do you like about him? Sure, he's for the people. He wants to give free education, and started saying. I said, perfect, great, thank you. Did you ever think where would money come from to pay for that? Sure, from the government. Great. Where does government get the money? I'm just telling you something in a few words that happened. And you know what? This person kind of started to think. I'm not saying that I transformed him completely, but the seed was planted there. Also, another way to do it, guys. I see a lot of people, once I go on Fox and Donald Trump posts, I would say a lot, I would see right now that people saying I was always a Democrat. I can't say I'm Republican, but I will never vote for Democrats now. You know what I do? I automatically send them a message, try to befriend them, and talk to this person. And when I talk to this person, you have no idea how great it is if somebody that used to be a Democrat and he actually goes talk to his friends, joins our group, and brings his friends that are Democrats just like him to join us. And the whole thing about it, guys, yeah, I know you say if I did it, but if I did it and I spread my message, now Diane did it, one of our leaders, now 10 people did it. And from those people, another, it can grow. It's like a pyramid, guys. This is what we have to do. Again, if we don't spend, if we don't have a lot of time to donate, but at least we can do that. If we try to give our message and recruit 1 or 2 people, and as those 1 or 2 people recruit and more, guys, this will snowball. We have 27,000 patriots. If each one of us, or even half, will try to do that, do you know how much we can accomplish by the time the election comes? This is just one of the things, Dan. What do you think?
I totally agree, and we've been preaching this since we started the group from day one, I think, but at the same time, we're still not at the amount of people we want to educate. We're still not at the state of mind where we realize exactly what's going on now. A lot of us are so blind to things, it just boggles my mind of where people are getting this information nowadays, and the hate that's out today for everybody, especially for the conservatives or the Trump supporters. It's just pure evil and hate. I was listening to an episode of The View today, literally few seconds, and they are really making us out to be the evil party. Now, I heard Joy Behar basically bashing the Conservative Party, bashing people for the past 3 years. And Roseanne Barr said one thing against one person, she was taken off air. Just think about that. You know what's amazing to me? That with everybody standing behind Joy Behar, with all the hate that she's spewing, no one really stood up for Roseanne Barr. What, again, brings me back to what we, the Conservative Party, are doing. Why aren't we standing up for each other? Why aren't we getting more involved? I don't understand one more thing. How are not more people are as upset about this as I am?
Well, Diane, I would say they probably are. They're just not doing anything.
Well, you know what? When I say being upset, guys, and I hate to be acting like a freak right now, but when I say upset, I don't mean upset sitting and get home and once in a while thinking about it, getting mad and then saying, you know what, I'll just go take my calming pill or my Xanax or whatever and get over with. Or I'm not going to say, I'm going to stop doing anything.
You take Xanax?
When I need to, I do, unfortunately.
I hope it's prescribed.
Well, obviously it's prescribed, but why? Can you get Xanax over the counter? You broke my train of thought, but thank you for that, honey. When I say being upset about things, I mean ready to do something about it. Ready to actually step up and freaking do something about it. Now, I want to talk to everybody in our group. Everybody in our group. 27,000 of us. Guys,
One second.
Fox and Friends in the morning, they're very honorable people.
Yes.
Guys, I personally do not want to talk to anybody else but our members. And this is where I'm going to say this. And I'm going to be very transparent and very honest with you right now. Yesterday, while everybody was recuperating from the big weekend we had at Thanksgiving, me and my husband, Boris, took a schlep down to New York, to Bronx, New York. He did drive in horrible weather. We went through snow, we went through sleet, we went through ice, and we went through rain. To meet a group of individuals that are going to be working with our group to unite in the effort of keeping our president in the office, keeping our American values alive, who are also legal immigrants. I'm not going to say the name of the group. I'm not going to talk about the group right now. We'll actually assimilate the group into ours to have a proper introduction so everyone in our group can understand why we are doing this. Me and Boris are putting a lot of work, money, effort, physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially into doing things to keep America great, to help our president, to help our communities, to help our people, and to make sure that our children, your children, have the ability to live in a free country just like we all did. With that said, the amount of people that are actually doing something is not even 1/10 of our group size. And I want to talk to our group alone just to have you understand one thing. We can all sit there and make excuses. I can make excuses just like the rest of you. We have things happening in our lives. We have things happened in our lives. We're busy. We have businesses. We have deaths very recently. We had a lot of things going on in our family, but never for one moment did we put this down, did we let the group down for 1 second. We've been building the group. We've been involved with other groups and uniting into bringing the group to a point where we actually can have a voice. And that's why right now we are at 27,000 people strong.
And we have a website
And
that
we
you
have-
guys can go see the news that's actually being put there without taking down very fast, very often.
Mm.
And
I just want to finish my thought before I
please,
have my
go ahead.
Biden moment.
Go ahead.
The reason I'm saying this is I know nobody can break their bank accounts. No one can take all their time and put it into this group. I know not everybody has the ability to take all their skills and throw it into the group. I understand. That's why we have the leadership program. Imagine 27,000 people. If we all donate $1 a month per person, how many people can we employ to actually do something with the group and pay those people? Number two, imagine 27,000 people. 27,000 people donating 1 hour a week of their time. That's 27,000 hours of work. Imagine one skill per person, as simple as it could be or as complicated as it could be. 27,000 skills donated per week. Wow. How much do you think we can achieve on that level?
Can I just interrupt?
Yes.
Dean, if there is a group, Dean is Diane, if there is a group that actually doing that, I will donate.
Yes, and if you do, if you
That
do have
actually
a group
somebody
like
would
this,
tell me, yeah,
if you
tell
do
us,
have a
we
group
will
like this,
donate
we will
to
not
make
only
a
unite,
difference.
we will join.
Yeah.
We will pay our fees and we will help you, and we will be leading whatever you need us to lead. With that said, because we, the conservatives, we, the Republicans, we, the old Democratic Party, are the party of excuses. Let's be honest. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm talking about myself. Just like we all say, if I'm Jewish, I can talk about Jews. If I'm black, I can talk about blacks. Well, now I'm the Conservative Party. And I can talk about us. We are sayers, not doers. Let's prove that theory wrong. Let's unite and start doing something, if not for anything, for our kids to be able to be blessed like we were, to grow up in a country as we did. What's happening in the news right now is unreasonable, undeniable, and we're at the point where we cannot close our eyes to what's going on around us. Right now, we have the mayor of New York wanting to ban homeschooling. Well, if my child goes to a neighborhood school where he's being harassed, abused, and quite honestly, being that a lot of the education, the real education, is being taken out of our schools, what the heck should my child go to school for? To be brainwashed by our government? No. Now they want to mandate that our kids go to schools and be brainwashed. Our colleges that we, the parents, are paying fortunes for, that our kids, before even starting their workforce, are literally going into debt to pay for the school that is going to literally radicalize them for the left. Think about that. We're the responsible party. We are the adults in the room. We are the parents. Where's the common sense there? Just think about it. We have people like AOC. The squad that she belongs to is right now supporting Bernie Sanders, the person that preaches socialism, the person that never worked a day in his life and started working for the government, for you, me, the taxpayers, when he was in his late 20s, working on government money. That person preaches socialism. I hate to break it to you.
Of course.
We're from Russia. Is there such a thing as conservative socialism,
Well,
or any kind of socialism that is not socialism?
Well, this is socialism, yes, because all the people work only for the government, and only government reaps all the fruit of the labor. So I see how he's doing it, and I just his message is definitely sounds good to some people that are not really know about communism and socialism, that do not take their time looking into it, or just completely ignorant. And this is our job to translate that message. He's obviously doing it for his own good, not for people in America. Guys, if you look at any communist country, what's happened there, how people live there, that will explain everything. You know what? One thing I just want to add again with our president, what he did, I know that has nothing to do with America, but it just tells a lot what kind of president he is. Hong Kong, he belonged to, I'm sure you know, to English colony. And I think in 2002, 2003, by their treaty, English were supposed to give it back to mainland China. Mainland. Now China is a communist country. Hong Kong was a capitalist country. So now, since it belongs to China, they wanted to bring socialism in. And all the people rose up, and but they can't do a lot against Chinese government. So what our president did, because he does negotiation and his word will affect the economy of China, he told them not to do anything. So actually 2 weeks ago they actually stopped. Have you seen American flags? Have you seen people waving those flags in Hong Kong saying thank you to our president?
I actually turned on the TV, Boris, and when I saw that...
Doesn't it speak volume?
And I don't mean TV,
doesn't it
TV.
speak volume how people
against... YouTube on TV.
Thank you for interrupting me. How it speaks volume against people hating communism, and how our president wants to help people. How he wants to keep it, right?
Right.
You turned on the TV and... Jim.
I was watching YouTube on TV, and when I turned it on, I actually for a minute thought we were watching America. The reason I thought we were watching something in America, because all those people were literally carrying the pictures of our president and waving the American flags. Isn't that a sin that in a communist country they're doing that for our president while appreciating what he's doing for them? And in our country, we are actually against our president. The president that's brought so much good. Just like the deal that he made with Canada and Mexico. That deal is still not signed by the Democrats.
By Pelosi. It's laying on her table for the next 8 months. Now he made another deal with China that it's not going to be signed, I assume. It's still on the table. And instead of that, Speaker of the House went to Spain last week. Now think, Spain, it's a beautiful country. There's a resort and it's warm. To talk about in NATO with global warming.
That's this week.
This week, right? Global warming, guys.
On our
This is more important. Global warming is more important than you.
Than us. We're not trying to literally tell everybody that there's no global warming. Me
of course there's
and
not.
Boris personally don't believe in that.
How can you fix nature? We can't fix ourselves. How are we going to fix nature?
Well, because Boris, a lot of people like you don't really talk about it. When you think about it, AOCs...
Well, I have common sense.
AOCs are telling us that we're dying in 10 years.
Well,
2 years ago she started saying this.
I have more
so we're
common
2 years
sense
back.
and I know more than to listen
well,
to
if
that.
you have more common sense, educate them.
Do.
Educate the ones that don't.
Why are we're doing this right now?
While you're doing this, how many people you know are doing this?
So don't scream at me. I'm actually doing it. Talk to our patriots. Let them
How many of you
take
are doing it?
charge and
we heard
spread
Al
our message.
Gore tell us we have 10 years ago. I mean, literally, not even 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, that we have years to live. Al Gore! Al Gore, the same person.
Let's take a commercial break for a second.
From this day forward, it's going to be only America first.
Agree.
Now, in order to do this, we, the American patriots, and I'm going to repeat, no party, no class, no color, it doesn't matter right now. We, the American patriots, need to unite and start doing something about it. Not just complaining, not just commenting. We need to take a role in being a part of fixing our country. We need to step up and start holding people accountable. The people that are in office, that work for us, the people. We need to unite, collect our ideas, collect our ability, collect our money, collect...
No, go ahead, I'm sorry. Collect our ability.
Go ahead, Boris.
I was listening to you, Zina. I'm very upset about what's going on. Go ahead.
I don't know. It just frustrates me to anything, because people are not taking this seriously. People are thinking this is a joke, and we have movies on Amazon now that are actually going to be aired against the Republican Party. We have shows like The View making us out to be some kind of Nazis. Nazis. We are the party of the Nazis now, and they're talking about Jews doing this. My people. And we're still sitting back on our keyboards. Thumbs up. I'm going to say it. I'm not going to stop fighting for what I believe in. I'm not going to stop preaching. I'm not going to stop teaching. I'm not going to stop doing what I do. But I hope a lot of you, if not most of you, wake up and smell the coffee. Because you know what? Don't wait for it to hit you in your face. Because it's boiling hot and we're going to be burned with everything around us that's going on. This is a scary thing. And when you people start to comment on the posts of your guns taken away and saying, let them come to my house and grab my gun, guess what? You won't have that ability. You can start shooting your way through them. You can start running away from them. But guess what? Jail. You're going to go to jail or you're going to be killed. Because we, the people, have no voice right now. The only voice to actually give us, is to unite and fight this as a group without our guns. Not to give them the ability
to come to that.
So wake up. Join the leadership program. If you have any questions, contact me, Boris, or any one of the leaders. Look into our website, see how you can help, see how you can actually do some good for your groups. If you do not want to join our leadership program in our group, that's fine with me. If you have a leadership program, if you have any kind of program that is working, make sure you invite me and Boris. We would love to help you. We would love to be a part of it. If you want to join us, contact me and Boris, and we will gladly invite you. We will gladly tell you what you can do to participate. And for those of you that are leaders, we will have live today talking about our leadership program, because there's so many things that we're working on right now. And yesterday was a big day for AU4A. We joined with another group, and we need to start working with them. So everyone, I hope this was productive, and I hope our people start waking up, because we're spending fortunes of our money right now, not by helping groups save America. We're spending our fortunes, our tax dollars wasted on getting our president, our elected president, out of office. Congratulations, America. You, us, all of us are responsible for getting to where we are right now. So,
why don't you give an address to our website?
Our website is www.americansuniteforamerica.com.
Again?